Hey guys, it's Allie. Welcome back to Happy Honey House. I'm so glad you're here today because you are going to take a tour of the digital teacher planner in the portrait style. Now this planner, if you've been following me on Instagram, you know has been a labor of love. I'm kind of a perfectionist, so I've been working on all the small details, making sure every insert a teacher could need is in this planner. That being said, this planner does have over 30 inserts. It has 208 stickers that are pre-cropped if you're using GoodNotes 5, and it also has multiple weekly and daily lesson plan layouts, which I will show you all of that here in just a second. Also, I just wanted to say, if you've been following me on this creation journey to making this digital teacher planner, thank you so much. I cannot wait to use this planner this upcoming school year. 2020 has been a little bit rough, and especially for this upcoming school year, no one knows what to expect. So making this planner and being able to provide it to other teachers so that we can have a sense of peace and pride knowing we can organize what we can control definitely brings me a little bit of relief. So that being said, let's go ahead and take a tour of this digital teacher portrait planner. All right, so now we're gonna hop right into your teacher planner tour. So here is our cover with a cheetah apple, which has definitely been my most favorite design lately, loving the cheetah apple. And it's also a colorful theme, but it's muted, so it's not so bright and in your face. Next, when we scroll over, we come to a hello page. So this will greet you and you're able to put your name, maybe a word or quote, and a place to write your school and room number. When you swipe again, you're going to come to your index. Your index is the holy grail of this planner because it will have all of the inserts in your planner for you to access. So as you can note here, your index also shows up as a tab that can be accessed no matter what page you're on. So all of these tabs here are linked and go back to your index as well. So instead of clicking on each one of the index, I'm just gonna swipe through so that you can see the inserts a little easier, but just know you can click and go directly to any of these inserts through your index. When I swipe again, we come at our year at a glance. So here you can write out units maybe you plan to teach or important dates throughout your year. And you also have a notes section here at the bottom. If you swipe again, you come to my most favorite page in the planner, and it's your weekly task planning page. So here you have a place for your top 3 tasks before school, during, after, and at home. And that's for each day of the week. And you also have a notes section here at the bottom. I love this page. It can be duplicated as many times as you need for each week. As you can also see, you have a weekly tab so that this page can be easily accessed. If we swipe again, we have the daily page. Also love this one. You have the top 3 tasks. You also have copy, plan, prep, and grade sections, schedule, notes, a place for you to track your water and meals, which is so important, and gratitude and self-care. So just like the weekly page, you have a daily tab that you can access as very easily no matter what page you're on. If we swipe again, we have a schedule page, so you can write your time and subject or task you'll be doing, and you have check boxes in case you want to keep track of that each day. We also have a special schedule. I particularly really like this page because I'm on a rotating schedule, so I never have the same special on Monday and so on. So I'm able to keep track of that in the day. You have your time, teacher, location, and a notes section here as well. Okay, so here's the monthly spread. I love the monthly spread. So here is your July page. You do have a Monday start and it goes through Sunday. I have your weekend highlighted so you're able to kind of quickly differentiate your weekend task versus your school task. You have a to-do box and a notes page for your month. So I'm just gonna quickly swipe through all the months. As you can see, each month is a different color of the theme, and we go all the way through June. Now we're gonna go ahead and start looking at some of our inserts. So lesson planning pages. So I was really pumped about this one. I do provide 5, 6, and 8 subject lesson planners. So here is your 5-subject lesson planner, and this is in a colorful spread. I'm gonna show you the stickers here in just a moment, but I have stickers for most of the subjects, and I also have blank ones that you're able to put on the side over here and label. So here's your 5 colorful subjects. Like I said before, this page can be duplicated as many times as you need. We have a 5-subject neutral page. Sometimes I don't like a lot of color and I want something more plain, so you do have that option too. Here is your 6-subject colorful spread, 6-subject neutral, 8-subject colorful, and 8-subject neutral. If we swipe again, we're now in our daily lesson plans page. So here is your daily lesson planner if you are a 5-subject teacher. You have lined boxes and you have a place to write your date. Once again, all of the pages can be duplicated, so you can choose to only plan daily lesson plans or only weekly lesson plans or a mix of both. I will definitely be doing a mix of both because I still am a newer teacher and I like having a daily lesson plan that's a little bit more in depth. So 5-subject colorful, 5-subject neutral, 6-subject colorful, 6-subject neutral, 8-subject colorful, and 8-subject neutral. Next, we're going to come into your seating charts. So this is a little bit more basic, but it has your dotted grid here so that you can draw out your tables. And it also has a section for your class in case you are a teacher who does teach like multiple periods or subjects so that you can differentiate your seating charts. Next, we come into our rosters, and these are some of my favorite inserts too. So this is a 25 student roster, a place for you to put their last name, first name, and notes. And you can also differentiate it by class period if you need to. You have a 35 student roster as well. And next, we go into our student information page. So this page is going to be so useful for me this upcoming school year. So let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit so you can really see what you're getting here. So we have a place to put their name, ID, and password, any services they receive. I also had a blank box here in case maybe there's a service I didn't list that your student receives, and any notes. Now, I love this part. So let's say, I'm gonna write on here, let's say I have a student that gets speech services and they only have it on Tuesdays and Thursdays, let's say from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock on Thursdays. Now I can track when they're getting their speech services. So I love that section. We also have a transportation section on how they get home. And I love this because I had kids who were on rotating schedules. So like, let's say they were a walker and they only walked on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. So that was something that would be really helpful for me, definitely. So here's a broader overview for your student information page. Next, we have your grade books. So here is kind of similar to the roster. We have a 25 student grade book, and it's a colorful spread, a 25 neutral grade book, and 35 colorful grade book, and a 35 student neutral grade book. Next, we move into your checklists. So your checklists, I use these a lot. I like them in a grade book template, but I'm not taking grades. So maybe this is for like my field trips or special forms. So same exact thing, colorful checklist for 25, neutral for 25, colorful for 35, and neutral for 35. So I provide some checklists too, in case you need those. Next is your student data. This is super important as well. So here you can write your student's name and dates and assessments, scores, and notes. There's a section here for the month, so you're able to track month by month and keep record of your student data. Your next page is your communication log. Oh gosh, the lovely communication log, but at least this one's cute, so it's not as dreadful of keeping track of your communication. So here you have a place to log if it's a certain class or period, and I'm gonna zoom in just so you get a close view. So you have your date and time, the student and guardian, and you have a place to keep track of how they were contacted. So phone, email, message, note, conference, or a different type of contact, and any notes that you needed to take for that communication. So I love this page. I'll definitely have to duplicate this a few times because there is a lot of communication that goes on between a teacher and parent. If we swipe again, the behavior log. I would like to say that I hope you never have to use this, but the reality is you probably will have to use a behavior log. So here it is. I'm going to scroll in a little bit. So we have details and your action taken. So your student, date and time and location. And we have the action you took. So maybe a discussion, privilege loss, parent contact, admin support, or another option here. And you have a place to record your notes about it. Behavior logs are such a big thing in my school, and I have to keep record, especially if I need potential like interventions or support. So here is your behavior log. Next, we have our teacher login tracker. So this page will definitely be useful for me because our computers can't have saved passwords anymore. Isn't that like the saddest thing ever? So for here, we have your program, username and password, and any notes you might need to log in. Next, we come to your student login trackers, and this is super important as well. So for here, you track it by your program. So say maybe this was for BrainPop. You would put BrainPop here, your student, username and password and notes, and you can do this for all of the students that would need it. Okay, next we're gonna go to small group. So small group, love this tracker. You're able to track your date, students in your group, skill, notes, and you even have a spot to let you know if it needs to be retaught, and you can write some notes about it. So this is for the full school week. And then here you have an observation and next steps section. So that is your small group. Next, we have IEP data. This is super important here. I am not an IEP teacher, but I did ask for some feedback on creating this insert so that it was more practical. So let's see here. So we have your student and your annual meeting date, any goals they might have throughout the year, accommodations they receive for those goals, first, second, third, and fourth quarter notes and observations, and then a beginning of year to end of year progress, and then a general notes section for your IEP student. Next is your conferences section. So here is just a conference tracker. You can track the date and time, student and guardian you'll be meeting with, and any notes from your conference. Standards. So I really like this page, and I think I might actually spend the time writing out the standards just so I'm more accountable and know fully exactly what is expected of me. So you have a place to write the subject of the standard you're writing. You have a standard code, description of it, and you can even write the dates that you've taught it and check off whether it's been mastered or needs to be retaught. Okay, birthdays. So this is similar to the year at a glance tracker, but you have a place to write any student birthdays that come up through the year. And you come to your notes section. So notes, I have a nice lined page here for you. And I put a few in here to get you started. These can be duplicated as many times as you need. And we come to our stickers section. Your stickers section is blank because if I had put all your stickers with the planner initially, they wouldn't be pre-cropped. But you are able to move those stickers over if you choose to once that planner has been put into GoodNotes. Then we come into your personal tabs here. So you get 10 tabs. So like I mentioned here, 1 through 5. 6 through 10, and these you can customize to be whatever you need. So let's say you want tab 1 to be your grade book. I could go ahead and write that here. And tab 2, I could label that whatever. Tab 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So each of these tabs, you can put whatever inserts and PDFs and that you might have from your school that are useful for you. And you can just put that right behind the tab page that you would like it to be with. Lastly, you're gonna come to your template section. So in your template section, you get a lined, dotted, graph, and blank page. Then I also provide you these more colorful like dividers in case you maybe want to put students' names on them or certain subjects that you want to have more organized. So I give you the pink, orange, yellow, green, and brown. And then at the very end is your back cover. So before I hop off here, I also want to show you the 208 teacher stickers you get. So let's go back to the beginning. So on here, these are all the same color format. So the pink, orange, yellow, green, and brown. And we have a lot of like important ones like your first and last day of school, professional days, meetings, planning, success and learning intentions, meet the teacher night. So these are all kind of like relevant, especially like first of the year and marking those big events. Then we come into here. So this is like your grades, tests and quizzes you might be doing, maybe important speakers or presentations, someone to call, plan, copy, and prep. And I also left blank ones here so that you can write in whatever you need and also have it like on a cute sticker. Here's the specials and services. And then lastly, I also put on here some blank color subjects so that you can write in whatever subject you want. I also have some objective and standards. When we swipe here, I give you some colorful stars and boxes, and for most of the basic subjects, I have you covered here, and I give you each color of it. So ELA, writing, intervention, science, reading, English, history, biology, and so on. Oops. And I have some other subjects here and languages. So those are your 208 stickers that you get with your Happy Honey Planner. I do want to show you what it looks like to have your subject on your lesson plan page. So let me show you that real quick. So let's say I teach writing and I'm going to go to my Happy Honey Planner. Let's go to my index and let's say I use this page. I'm going to paste that sticker here, and now I have my writing plans for the whole week. So that was my vision with the subject stickers, is that they can be placed wherever you need them to be, and you're able to organize it there. So just quickly wanted to show you how that looks. I can't wait for you guys to get your hands on this planner. I literally love it so much, and I'm so excited that I'm finally able to use it. And I can't wait to hear what you think about it. So if you have any questions, please reach out to me. Instagram would probably be the quickest way to get a hold of me at Happy Honey House. And yeah, I hope you have an amazing school year, and I can't wait to see what plans you come up with. So just make sure you tag me so that I can stay in contact. But anyway, I hope you have a fantastic day, and thank you so much for watching.